can I be totally honest with you here in this moment in front of everyone?
I can deal with it.
Okay.
Sure.
So.
Yeah, you know I can. But
Okay, I know. Okay. So you do exude a lot of masculine energy. You did when you walked in here, and I'm aware. And so the only way for a man to fit sexually, to have that sexual polarity with you, is for that type of man. It wouldn't work any other way. If you and I were to meet, we would bump heads because I'm very masculine. Not that we like. I have ways of working with it. Right. We'd either be buddies or we bump heads.
Right.
So whether it's something you really enjoy, I mean, you like being that way, it's really your call. But you will never attract a masculine man who's comfortable with that, and it's energy. And I don't know if it's something you're aware of, but the whole being able to have sex without having that emotional connection, there's some disconnect with that. And I'm not saying it's wrong. Right. I'm just saying that for most women, oxytocin moves in their body and they start to bond. If it's not happening to you, I don't know what's being shut down. I'm not saying it's wrong. Mm-hmm. But if you feel at the end of the day you're doing too much and you just like a guy to stand up and be there, like, I wouldn't want you to lose your independence. It's kind of cool. I mean, it's great to have a woman who's not like whiny. I dated someone like that for 4 years who took care of herself, who could retire and so forth. But she also was able to slip into being a girl and being receptive and crying in front of me. And in those moments, it was where I was able to show up. And we were able to blend together. But I have been with other women where it's not there. I'm not turned on. Mm-hmm. I'm not energetic. I'm not literally, even sexually, I might not get an erection. And I've worked with many men who come to me they're engaged with this woman who's really attractive on paper, everything. And they're taking Viagra without her knowing it. They can't get it up. There's just no sexual polarity. She's in a freaking bed, but it's not like what you think. She screws like a porn star, like a dude. Everything is just, it's not, and it has this kind of gender reversal, like this energy where it doesn't fit for them, and yet then they're turned on by the woman who receives them. And to women who have their life together, they have a tendency to judge those women as being wah, rescue me. But I'll tell you this, what is attractive for those women is they're feminine. They're receptive. They're saying, I'm yours.
Well, I'm not even talking about, if I may.
Yeah, absolutely.
I totally get what you're saying. And it's not about even sex. It's about that, it's like they're looking for somebody to save them.
I know. That's not a masculine man. It doesn't matter what story you give me. Right. A guy who's masculine will not look for a woman to save him. I would never go to you for that. I would be bleeding and you could be hurt and I would still take care of you because of my integrity, because you're the woman. It's just how it is. I would be embarrassed if I'm going wah. It doesn't fit in my world. And when I see guys act like that who are my friends, I call them on their shit.
Well, and FYI, yeah. I do call him on their shit.
But a woman cannot do it. When you call him on your shit, you're like his mother again.
I know.
Okay? It doesn't make you feel good. So, anyway.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, that's why when you said that resonated with me.
Was this interesting?
Yes.
Well, aren't those guys being emotional though? I mean, isn't that what's happening?
I didn't hear everything.
I'm just asking.
How about this? Is it bringing harmony to the relationship? Are they feeling good when they're like that? Do they feel good when they feel disempowered? That's the question. Because I could express my emotions, but I also know a way to integrate it with objectivity. I don't project it on a woman to have to take care of me or do anything. I share it with awareness, which is a little bit different. Any woman, at the end of the day, it might be different for you. If it's a feminine woman, the moment she has to take care of the man, she loses trust. The moment she has to when he is more emotional than her, she loses trust.
Say that again. He loses trust.
She loses trust in him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So if you want a woman to trust you, you have to be able to hold that space.
Right.
If you were being offered some free tools that could get you unstuck, would you be interested? If so, visit raydoctor.com and receive your free transformational exercises. Imagine starting each day feeling deeper love, a clearer mind, and being able to say to yourself, I really feel good. My clients love these and so will you. Get them now for free at raydoctor.com.